don't have to look anymore now that I've seen you. I don't have to dream anymore now that you came true. I'm already yours. I don't have to look anymore now that I've seen you. I don't have to dream anymore now that you came true. I'm already yours. I'm already yours. I don't have to look anymore now that I've seen you. I don't have to dream anymore now that you came true. I'm already yours.
All right.
Yeah.
Going
do
to
some drawings as the title suggests.
And
Boy, I slept really late. But,
late.
you know, obviously I needed it. Otherwise, you know, wouldn't have done it. So, got up and did catch Milton's show. But you know, only after it was over. Ended up seeing the whole thing. And so we'll probably just do some drawings of Chad. Might wait on the earlier ones for something else. But anyway, it was interesting. He clued in on the that saw him that he apparently has a tremble or shakes a lot. So I'm going to deal with that, and I'll go ahead and I guess do it in a means by which it's like a comic book character. And then I thought, maybe Quadfather should appear as well. So, hey, we'll see how it goes. But first, this drawing I did last night when I happened to catch Pat's show. And suddenly he had a guest. Granny showed up and told, you know, the details of his story with his breakup with little Lemmy and all that sort of stuff. And of course, Pat was in his Jean Shalit wig. And it occurred to me, you know, Pat's done a couple of shows like this where he's just discussing someone else's relationship and whatnot. And so it occurred to me, you know, Pat could be like Dr. Pat giving, you know, therapeutic discussion on relationship and perhaps a bit of advice, you know. And my audio, there you go. Audio. Thank you. Yeah. There's an echo in between, but thanks. But anyway. And so I did this Photoshop. I mean, I drew it. So there we go. I drew it out there of him in this outfit and put it into Photoshop. And it became, this is the image that I was going with, which I guess Ask Pat to be the show. And it's Dr. Dixon's Relationship Advice Show. And so I went to AI to give me a piano borrow, and I thought, oh, a billiard table would be nice to have it in. And so there was a lot of selections, but this one stood out from the rest. As I turn off the text here and the halftone pattern, as you see, there is a billiard table, a pool table, you know. But it's a piano as well. Good Lord. Can you imagine this? You would have to think would be Pat Dixon's dream come true. A pool table and a piano all in one. Of course, people would want to play pool while he's trying to play, and that would annoy him. But to have his own, you know, that would be something, wouldn't it? Yeah. But it's just AI, so it can never happen. But anyway, there he is, Dr. Dixon, with the yellow tinted glasses. And, you know, he'll discuss, you know, your relation. Oh, yes, 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 I know that. Ah, yeah. That kind of thing. And perhaps through the journey, discovery, and the nature of that, of not just about your partner or your former partner or your what have you, spouse, sure, all of that, but you might just learn about yourself too. So there's another potential podcast venture for Pat Dixon. Of course, in the alter ego of Dr. Dixon or whatever the hell he wants to do with this, but whip that up. And there you go. Dr. Dixon. Won't that be nice? No, I think so. So anyway, that's Photoshop for you. So back to the drawing board. So there we go. That's the drawing. And of course, thanks to Photoshop, I didn't have to use too much ink. So I just did a little bit here and there, and I filled up that wig in Photoshop. And so didn't lose any ink, you know, from these markers like this, you know. Good Lord, they run out. They do. So, all right, let me see here. So, Chad apparently shakes a lot. So, of course, in my ridiculous comic book minded approach, I say, oh, so now he's the shaker. No, not the religious sect of Shakers, who I think they're the ones who didn't believe in sexual intercourse at all. So they basically died out. They didn't have any children. You know, they tried, they would adopt and that sort of thing. But of course, a lot of people like, I don't think I can hack it with this belief, you know. And so, yeah, I don't think they exist anymore. Apparently, I think that was the one that they were really good at designing furniture and stuff. But that's got nothing to do with Chad. So here, I guess I'll do a drawing like he's, I don't know, we'll do it like a classic Marvel cover, you know. I don't know if I'll give him I guess I should give him a super suit or something. But he's going to have his hat on, you know. It's like his signature. Yeah, that's thinking too closely to Marvel Comics. So it's almost like a Kirbyism, as his hands will tremble. And of course, if it was a Marvel Comics character, he would have the ability to like cause earthquakes or something because he shakes so much. Something like that. But well, it's probably just his nerves and stuff. So I think the premise was that he boasts a lot and challenges people to, come up to his face and say whatever criticisms they have of his show, his act, what have you. And but whenever someone encounters him in person, it appears to be a different attitude, apparently. So that's what I took from it. So behold the trembling of the shaker. So here we'll give him his sunglasses that he likes to wear all the time, almost, well, pretty much all the time. There's his nose, and where he's telling everybody you're not good, and that sort of thing. There we go. Oh wait, he's brought the captain's hat back. Yeah, could probably do that. So there we go. So, shit, what do? I do like the Z, but it's supposed to be the shaker. I don't know, maybe that's just supposed to be his superpowers, that he shakes all over the place. So, do it like that. Where he's got his Z-Man crap. There, we'll give him. There we go. His little booties, so he can stand on his tippy toes. When need be, of course. Yeah, that'll work, I guess. Pretty much that's all there is to it. Yeah, we'll just put another Z. I don't do the ship wheel and anchor and all that crap. Not ship, with steering wheel of the. There's a specific name for it though. So, you would have these lines out of his hands as they shake, and he trembles all over the place. There we go. His legs tremble. All that. He may have even pissed himself, so there'll be a puddle. So, it's all kind of sad, but, well, that's just the way it goes. Oh. All right. So, put this here. I was gonna, draw Quadfather in the drawing with him, but I'm thinking hell was that? Is it back up? There it goes. Okay. So I'm going to have to do a separate drawing for that. So here we go. The trembling symbols. As he struggles to convince the world that it's bad. And, you know, he's good. By default, I guess. I don't know. Coming along. Z. Because, you know, his last name begins with a Z. He's not Zorro or anything like that. It just, well, you know, might as well go for Z-Man. It's better than Mud Shark, I would think. The Mud Shark, you know, that could be a Marvel Comics character too. Or, you know, a DC one, because DC has a shark character. So, I don't know, I guess it's too much like that. But, yeah, that could be one. Oh no, it's our old arch enemy, Mud Shark. And that sort of thing. But, of course, it's obvious how to make fun of it. And it's immediately, you know, well, you know, you're the shark. And, yeah, that's not going to work. Z-Man, on the other hand, well, you know, doesn't really mean much other than, you know, he can't have a secret identity or anything because he's Z-Man. I don't get it. What do you mean, the last man or the end? What? And it's like, no, the first letter of my last name. And it's like, oh, you're Chad Zumak. Oh no, now they know my secret identity. You know, so it wouldn't really work. But it's still better than Mud Shark. Alright. So here we go. So I do these little lines indicative of the I don't know, reflections in the water and stuff. Well, it was water. No, it's, yeah. So there we go. Pinsu. Yes, yes. Take away the shaking, the trembling hands of Z-Man. His power is to tremble uncontrollably when he meets his opponents and then piss himself. Truly, all the great superheroes and villains, have been taken, so it's now what's left. Oh, this guy shakes a lot and pisses himself. Alright. I don't know what color to make the suit. Boy, that's... Man, the problems these art projects create, Oh, damn. Alright. Alright. So the idea would be like Quadfather is in his super duper chair, but of course it's a comic book chair, so it's gonna have all these devices and stuff on it. So here we go. Put him in here. Like that. So it's kind of like Professor X, from the X-Men. We gotta get the parameters here. Armrest. Let's see, we'll give him a super suit too. And something like that. So that's the seat. So here we'll put like there's a rocket underneath it. Like so. Some weapons here underneath that could fire off things. basically, he's gonna just feel sorry for Chad. It's like, oh well, I could use my chair's weapons against him, but seeing him tremble like that, well, I just can't do it. There's other rockets in the back. That sort of thing there. Some little designs here. Oh wait, yeah, I need to, let's see. Maybe. There's a way to, maybe like that. I don't know, that didn't quite work. It's like trying to link the Q with the F. Yeah, I don't know. So here we have it. Can always work on that. The QF logo and Photo Shop, which is probably for the best. There we go. It's like some sort of helmet that allows for a neuro-cybernetic connection to the chair, see? I can't remember if he has just a goatee or the full beard. I apologize if I got that wrong. Let's see, we'll do it like that. There we go. The back rocket that helps lift the chair so he can fly up at, I don't know, some amount of great distance. Alright. It almost looks like a key of some sort. But I don't know if that works all that great. But that's what I'm doing with it. receipt. And then the rocket that, I'll push the chair forward should need be. All right. Just leave it where it's like the rockets are hovering there. All right. Whoops. Yeah, I guess that'll work. Okay. Spazman, yeah. The amazing Spazman. You don't realize what you've just walked into. Get ready to take on Spazman. I know how to weaponize my cowardly fear. I spaz. It could just be like someone who has terrible anxiety in social situations, and it uncontrollably spazzes so much that it does indeed cause an earthquake. Buildings collapse, bridges fall down, all that kind of stuff. I wonder if I could do like something like that. There. That's like the guns. There's some sort of pulleys and wheels here. Different things. Just black it out, white it out. here and there. And I think there's something of a wheel there as it goes up here. And there you go. He's got these cannons. There we have it. There you have it. Yeah, that's key. That's key. All right. So there we go. He'd be up front. You know, oh, I'm trembling, and in the background, it'd be, you know, Quad Father. Yeah, which makes a good name for the character. So Z-Man versus Quad Fathers. I don't know. Anyway, I'll scan those in and then color them in the Photoshop. Spazzing Man, yeah. Oh, nice. Need a bar to go with that piano and pool table. Yeah. Angel Guzman, the Spazman. Angel Guzman. All tremble before Spazman face blue smiling. Well, all right then. Okay. All right. Let me look for a little break video, and I'll scan this in. Yeah. Be right back. This is a Nailsin News Bulletin. 19-year-old hit the gas and pinned woman against a building with her car during an argument at a Sunoco station. There's the station. There's the girl. I don't know if that's the car. Maybe, I doubt it's that one. It's probably just a random picture of it. A Tennessee woman, hey, this is in Pat's neck of the woods, was hospitalized after a 19-year-old allegedly pinned her against a building with her car during an argument at the gas station. Can't you people take this stuff elsewhere? Us gas stations don't like this kind of drama, you know. Hannah Graham, 19, is out on bond after she was arrested on September 4th in connection with an altercation that took place at a Sunoco gas station in Memphis. According to her arrest affidavit, Graham and her friend were in a gold Nissan Altima when they got into an argument with another woman standing outside the station. Police did not specify what the argument was about. Stupid crap, you know, the usual. But at some point, Graham was behind the wheel of the Nissan, allegedly hit the gas and intentionally ran into the woman, pinning her between the car and a building. I'm guessing the gas station building. Graham then allegedly fled the scene. The alleged victim was taken to a nearby hospital where she underwent surgery for a broken right femur. A witness to the alleged altercation told police that he knew the passenger in Graham's car. As part of their investigation, police viewed surveillance video from the gas station. Oh, yeah, it's a lot of cameras at a gas station. So don't do anything, you idiots. But they're idiots, so, you know. Anyway, that showed the entire incident. Police stated that in the video, a white female driver, later identified as Graham, put the Nissan into reverse, lined up the vehicle with the victim, and then hit the gas. So there's no way for her to say it was an accident. You know, it's like she lined it up. Wait, I'm a little, there we go. All right. Both the witness and the alleged victim were able to pick Graham out of a 6-person lineup and identify her as the person who allegedly drove her into the victim and then drove away with their friend in tow. While the local affiliate reported that the building of the Sunoco station was damaged in the incident. Damn it. Stupid bitch. You know who's got it? Well, they probably hire outside people to do that. I don't know. Come on, Doug. At least paint it. Graham was arrested and charged with aggravated assault and leaving the scene of an accident. She was booked into the Shelby County Jail where she was being held on $100,000 bond. Well, geez, that's tough. That's too bad, huh, Hannah? Yeah. And she'll just like, well, she really pissed me off. She was being a bitch. Yeah. Well, you showed her, huh?
Just your meat to take a walk down the street while killing, we killing and killing and killing and killing. Never some news. Ain't nobody gonna know. Do you trust your meat to take a walk down the street while killers be killing and killing and killing and killing? Nailsin News.
Can't hear me at all. Uh, oh, jeez. Let me see. I don't understand how it just goes away. Holy crap. Well, I guess it's back now. That means you missed out on that whole thing. I just don't get this audio, you know? Every time I turn it around, there's another problem. I didn't do anything. All I did, I can't play a video. Weird. Ugh. Well, I apologize for that, but at least you got to see me do the drawing, put the color to it. So there we have Z-Man versus, Quad Father. So, it's something. I every show, audio goes to crap. And there's no explanation for it. None. I just don't see what the hell it is. Oh, well, I apologize. These things happen. I don't know what else to do about it, but the struggle continues. So, hopefully, I'll do a Nailsin news tonight. Got a backlog of stories, so usually those work because maybe it's just because it's so simple and I'm not really drawing or anything like that or doing the Photoshops and whatever. But you just never know. I mean, even if I do a test, because we started off, it worked, and I got to shut off the browser sound so that you don't hear the echo because I'm going through OBS. Just in the rare occasion that I get a super tip, that way I can play it.
A little Doug will do you. A little me will do you. Thanks for entertaining me in the mornings while I'm working. I very much appreciate it.
Yeah, see, that's an old one. But anyway, it works, but it's the only way I can get it to be played. But apparently it screws. That's bizarre. I don't know. But anyway, there we go. Z-Man, yes, that's right, Guzman. He pissed himself. Because apparently when he actually confronts people in person or gets confronted, what have you, he gets these shakes. And you can't help but conclude that this is due to fear. And so one can expect he would lose control of retaining his pee. So anyway, there you go. Z-Man versus Quadfather. I don't know. It'll be a part of Doodleverse Comics, and I'll put it in there. I'll have. I've already got these templates of a comic book cities and stuff like that, but I kind of think I need one that's just a basic strip, and I don't think I really have that. I think it's just, yeah, there's kind of one. Damn it. Was it skipping on me? Not that one, not that, not that, not that. No, that won't do. Well, almost, but it's, yeah, all right, maybe these two.
get back to it. No, not that one. Damn it. Why did it do that? I wanted this one. The one that's already colored. There we go. See, that's like in the back of a warehouse or something. And could just take it, put it in there, and then it's almost perfect. See, it's like, oh, look, there's the city. And he's, Quad Brothers confronting Z-Man. Where was the other one? Which it should have popped in there, as I was so extra careful in getting it. Yeah, this one. This is one I use a lot. Come on. What? Jeez. Oh, good Lord. You're going to be like that? See, if I just had that, I need to do one of these. Because that's all you really need. It's like, I don't know, some convenience store in the city block on the other across the street. Kind of works. But there's not enough room there, and it would mess up with Quadfather's position. So this one works probably good enough there. And that might work out. It's kind of conflicted. He's got more of a purple tone to the shading or coloring of his super chair. So it shouldn't conflict too much with the background. Is that? Yeah, it is halftone pattern. All right. Well, I'll have to make that work too. Pretty sure it's that color. I got to. Let's see here. Well, guess I could do it like this. Like that. There. It's still not quite right. There we go. Yay! Now it fits, more or less. Okay, that'll work. So you're getting an idea of what the cover, well, the fake cover of it, I don't know, I'll probably set this up as like a one-page thing in the comic book. And then it's like, oh, don't miss the adventures of Quadfather or Z-Man or something like that. The event of the year as Z-Man confronts Quadfather and pisses his pants. Whatever. Anyway, there we go. See? It's a drawing and it's colored and everything. Isn't that cool? It sure is. And you got to see it all here, live, in front of your eyes. Yeah, it's great. So, all right, that's the deal. So, gee, I really hope you enjoyed that, because it turns out I like to draw cartoons. I do. I do indeed.
Player, Claire.
Douglas Nelson left this the other day.
Go, ladies man here. Check out my OnlyFans. Don't be jealous. I'm a worker. Peace, baby.
You didn't get it in time. And now it's 3 days late, you stupid piece of shit. Good timing, Doug. Look at me, I draw cartoons. Gay.
Yes. Well,
Okay, so I played that tape. Can I still be heard? Because, you know, and I can't be heard, huh? No audio. Okay, it did work. Ugh. So I thought that was a funny clip, so I had to save it and put it in here. So yes, I sent that in from a Melton show. Yes, it was 3 days ago. I was at work, and he was looking at this video. This guy, it was this pathetic man who apparently is a gay prostitute, though he calls himself a ladies man and all this. So apparently he survives by doing OnlyFans for his gay fans. Whatever. And he was battling with his landlord or some such, and then he was hanging out at the park. He was wanting to steal like free coffee from a dealership or something. It went on, but his whole thing was he kept, yo, ladies man, and I'm a worker, OnlyFans, check out my OnlyFans. so I just sent that in using Chad's voice in the Super Tip. But, of course, I was at work, so there's a lot of stuff to do. I couldn't really pay attention to the show in its entirety. Then I sent it, and then I checked back. Oh no, the show's over. And so I was like, oh well. Hey, maybe he'll play it in the next show. Well, yes, he did. Now look, he was doing this thing where he says he wanted to be in a bad mood, and so he started going, oh yeah. But nevertheless. Look, I got a kick out of it. I thought maybe you would too. So anyway, there we go. Once again, another failed attempt at a show from Mr. Nailsin, but I did do the drawing. I did color it. I even put the background in it for you, the people. So have a good rest of your day. And hopefully I'll do a better job with Nailsin News. Oh, yeah. Well, we can only hope.
Please wrap up.
Look at me!
Okay, we're all done here.
Fucking
Hey,
pathetic!
no, we're all done. Come on.